So you want to learn how to manage your postpartum rage? Well, here's 3 ways to manage your postpartum rage and cope with it. Hi, I'm Danielle Cotis, maternal wellness coach. I help moms who have postpartum depression, anxiety, OCD heal naturally. I help you heal your anxiety and get rid of your scary thoughts, get rid of that anger, kick it all to the curb so that you can feel like a good mom. I use energy healing, energy psychology, and nutrition to help you heal. It's all natural. It's my favorite way to do things because it is absolutely possible to do it. So, how can you manage your postpartum rage? So, first thing I want you to do is learn this easy technique to do when you are feeling so angry and so rageable, okay? You are going to need to take a step back when that rage attack comes, okay? That is your biggest thing. You need to walk away. You need to walk away. Can't say this enough. Walk away when the rage happens. I don't care what you want to do. You have to walk away. And the second thing you're gonna do after you walk away is you're gonna put your arm right by your bra strap, and you're gonna put the other one right under, right in this little crease right here, okay? And you're gonna squeeze yourself, and you're gonna say, I am safe. This is not an emergency. I am safe. This is not an emergency. And you're gonna say it again. I am safe. This is not an emergency. I'm safe. This is not an emergency. What is happening when you have a rage attack is your body is going obviously into fight, flight, or freeze, and you are in fight mode, right? So whatever is causing that trigger, that rage attack, which whether it's your child, your spouse, something on TV, you stubbed your toe, whatever it is, you feel threatened and you need to defend yourself. So the first thing you need to do is slow down that fight or flight response. Tell your brain that you are not in danger. You do not need to fight something or someone to protect yourself. You are not in danger. And the only way you can do that is to do this technique. Now, when I was suffering with postpartum rage, I was terrified of myself and I was so scared. This technique helped me so much. I forget who taught me this. It was a therapist. I think it's called Authentic Parenting. I forget her name. But it works wonders. It saved me so many times from doing something that I would be totally ashamed of. So get on that. It helps all of my clients who have postpartum rage. It is the most effective technique immediately when you first learn how to manage your postpartum rage. Okay. Number 2 is you need to start tracking your triggers. Okay. There are specific triggers that are going to trigger your anger. So you need to spend some time right now thinking back to when you had your rage attack, okay? When was the last time you were screaming and yelling and losing your shit, right? When was that last time? And what happened prior to it? Everything over the course of 3 days. So did you not get enough sleep? Did your spouse say something that wasn't necessary? Were you with your kid 24/7? Did you not eat anything? Were you anxious about something else? Did the day not go as planned? Did something happen on the news? What were all of the things that led to the buildup, right? To the explosion? What we need to figure out is what that buildup was, right? What are all those things that built up to the explosion? And there is always going to be that last trigger that sets you off into the rage attack, right? But what you want to do is get good at figuring out what causes the buildup to your explosion, right? So you can shut it down so that you can manage it before it gets unmanageable. Because when you're in that rage state, it's already done. It's already there. You can't come back from it. It's already done, right? So what we're trying to do is to make sure that we don't build up to the point where we explode. We want to slow it down. So if you find that your triggers are that, you didn't sleep, your spouse said something, he was rude, you're with your kid all the time, what you need to do is get to the point where you notice that you are sleep deprived. You are starting to get angry and irritable. You're starting to get a little bit more testy, right? Or your temper is like a little bit short, right? So that when you realize these things, you can go and get some sleep. Ask your spouse to watch the baby or tell him he's got to watch the baby. or get someone to help you, or go outside, or go for a walk, or meditate, or go exercise. I had to go to kickboxing and beat the crap out of a punching bag to get my rage out in order for me to be able to process my emotions properly, right? Because it was just so intense for me. So that might be something that you want to do moving forward, is go to kickboxing or do pound. I teach pound with drumsticks. So you can like bang on the floor and get your anger out and your frustration, right? Because anger, the rage, there's so much that lies beneath the surface. So you're talking about, anxiety, depression, guilt and shame, overwhelmed, stressed out, sleep deprived, malnourished. So all of those things that are lying underneath the surface of anger all need to be managed, right? And the only way that you can manage that is if you start tracking your triggers as to what builds you up to that explosive point, and then manage them at this level versus up here where it's unmanageable, right? You can't possibly manage after you explode, right? The third way that you can manage your anger is my favorite way, and that is with tapping, or EFT, or the emotional freedom technique, whatever you want to call it. What you're doing is you're tapping on energy meridians. So what it does is slow down your fight or flight response, right? Move the stuck energy, the emotions, right? You're going to validate your emotions. You're going to accept that you're angry, that it's okay to be angry. And then you're going to tell yourself to calm down. So I will link that postpartum anger tapping video here. But for argument's sake, this is what I used to do. I would do this technique first, tell myself this is not an emergency, right? I am safe. It's not an emergency. And then I would start tapping, and I would actually double tap. I still do this to this day. This is how my son, he's now 5, deals with his anger. And I would say something like, I am so angry right now. I'm so angry. I just want to punch the wall. I want to scream. I want to yell. I hate this. I'm so angry right now, right? And I would say, I'm just going to honor and accept the fact that I'm angry. I have a very valid reason to be angry. I am so angry right now, but I'm just going to honor that I am angry, right? And even though I'm angry, I'm going to choose to let this anger go. Right? Because nothing good comes from when I'm angry, right? Or I do things that I'm not proud of. So I'm going to relax now. I'm going to let this go. Let this go. It's not a big deal. I am safe. It is safe for me to let this go. Letting go of my anger, letting go of my anger, letting go of my anger. Relaxing now, relaxing now. In body, mind, and spirit. So you can really just do that on your own. I would just scream and tap at the same time, but you will immediately start to feel your fight or flight response calm down. You will find yourself coming back into your logic, right? When we're angry and our fight or flight response turns on, our logic shuts down, our problem solving skills shut down, everything goes out the window, and we are in trouble mode, right? So this helps you to calm down, slow down your fight or flight response, turn on your logic, your brain, your thinking center, your conscious mind, so that you can act accordingly and make decisions that you feel proud of, right? I did not feel proud when I was having my rage attacks or screaming or yelling and whatnot. And that was really devastating for me. So hopefully between the tapping and this little technique, that will help you so much. It helps me, it helps my clients. This is totally fixable. You just have to learn how to manage all of these things one step at a time. But these are some easy, simple tools that you can use. If this video is helpful for you, please give me a thumbs up. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for any notifications. If you have any questions or concerns, please leave a comment below. You can also feel free to DM me on Instagram at Your Mom Coach. I'm happy to answer any questions there. I love hearing from you guys. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. So until next time, sending you so much light and love.